Behold, the new Yobe State, a symbol of hope and well-being, a product of prudent management of lean resources in the face of numerous challenges. Yobe owes its new status to the brand of leadership exhibited by a man whose love for the state and its people is unparalleled. From the get-go, Governor Ibrahim Gaidam had a clear vision about the future of his people, a vision he pursued with commitment backed by ample capacity.
What we made on ground was very poor state of infrastructure in all the sectors: the education sector, the health sector, the housing, roads, and other infrastructures. So we had to sit down and, think properly on how to go about solving these very serious problems of poor infrastructure.
Putting Yobe State on the path of prosperity, growth and development meant wise investment in all facets of the people's lives and livelihoods. Of necessity, Governor Ibrahim Gaidam had to prioritize. The need for an educated populace was compelling.
We have given the education sector the highest allocation in our budgetary allocation on annual basis. It is after education we considered health. So that is why we are able to achieve a lot in the education sector.
The approach is holistic and sweeps across all tiers, including building and renovating infrastructure and promoting manpower development.
The structures at both primary, that is the basic education level, and the secondary level that are destroyed have been repaired. The state government has spent well over in terms of primary school repairs, well over 3 billion. And in terms of secondary school structures, we have spent well over 7 billion naira over the years to repair the structures in our secondary schools. So all in all, if you put together, it's about nearly 11 billion plus in terms of naira and kobo, where we repaired the structures in our schools to provide a conducive teaching and learning environment.
The foundational levels of education got the deserved attention, with primary and secondary schools in all parts of the state either renovated, rebuilt, or repositioned to deliver quality education. The most profound investment is in the deliberate channeling of huge resources towards the complete overhaul of tertiary education in Yobe State.
Yobe State University was established in September 2006. Operated for some years. It was discontinued until when His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Gaidam came on board Then he started the university.
The university is no more like a glorified secondary school, but it is now taking a shape of a real university, unlike before when they were just staying in a place where they have very few number of structures, where there are less lecture halls, theaters, laboratories, and the rest of them. Today, if you go to the university, you will find there is even a medical college established in the university.
As soon as we get the go-ahead, we'll have everything that it takes to begin a medical program. And we have the infrastructure, the buildings, the equipment, the classroom, and what have you, college library, and then the personnel, all on ground.
Gaidam's administration is supporting us very well.
If you see how we are interacting with our lecturers, you will say we are just interacting with our friends. And we can meet them anywhere to ask them questions where necessary. And they will give us the appropriate answer we are expecting. And they are giving us courage on how to not only live about our school education, but how to live with other people outside the school.
This environment is good, and it's a better place for us to learn.
Being the youngest university in the Northeast also, and the best growing university in this Northeast, we are indeed grateful about his contribution. Yobe State has given me an impact which I know in the Northeast of Nigeria, not every university will give you such opportunity.
It's a privilege for me to go out there to tell them about Yobe State University and what they've imparted in me.
The story of the Yobe State University is one to be told anytime. It has new and renovated infrastructure, has all its courses accredited, and its teaching staff trained and retrained at home and abroad.
Enhance embedment so that when tissues are being brought, there is water content. So you have to fix it to give it firmness and consistency.
We want to bring healthcare delivery to a doorstep of our citizens in Yobe State. Our broader vision is to make Yobe a health tourism, so that some people from some other states can come for medical attention in Yobe State. This is our intention, and this is our focus.
This is the mindset that propelled the healthcare sector in Yobe State to an enviable height.
The administration of Dr. Gaidam put in place the Yobe State University Teaching Hospital, which has been built, the state-of-the-art hospital built in tune with modern global best practices of how tertiary hospital look like, and equipped with the state-of-the-art equipment, and already commissioned. What I mean by commissioning is we have already rolled out services in this hospital. So, and this hospital is going to give us the required advanced medical care that is needed to cater for all cases that cannot be treated in our secondary health facilities.
Actually, the idea of the hospital was conceived in 2007 as a 200-bed capacity, ultra-modern tertiary healthcare facility to provide for the tertiary healthcare needs of the, citizenry of the state. Subsequently, with the equipment and other things, the hospital was upgraded to become the Yobe State University Teaching Hospital, with the triple mandate of providing tertiary healthcare services, training of health personnel, health professionals, so to speak, both medical doctors and other allied health professionals, as well as even providing postgraduate medical training.
Medicare is within reach of all, with particular focus on maternal and child care.
Gaskiya gwamna yana kokari. Dan rike ni na farko ma da aka yi ba mu kashe kuɗi ba. Komai kyauta ake ba mu. Kuma har na biyu ma haka.
Tun daga farko zaka zo karbi kati kyauta. Haka je ka ga likita kyauta. Likita zai rubuta ma ka zo ka hau gado kyauta. Daga gado za a rubuta ma maganunuwa ka je ka karba duka kyauta ne. Dr. Gaidam has been offering free
maternal, newborn, and child health services for the past 8-9 years. You understand? All these are aimed at achieving some quick wins, ensuring that we're able to improve maternal health, newborn health, and reduce mortality in the under 5.
Governor Gaidam's policy of free treatment and drugs for pregnant women and children from 0 to 5 years, as well as for accident victims within the first 72 hours of their admission in hospital, is a resounding success. Health facilities across Yobe State have taken delivery of some of the most modern medical equipment. Equally well-motivated practitioners now handle complex cases that hitherto required traveling out of the state. Another area that enjoys sustained interest of Governor Gaidam is the provision of critical infrastructure.
Look at the scenario in Yobe State for now. Government has substantially spent a lot of money on the provision of roads alone. As I'm talking to you now, not less than 1,200 kilometers of roads were either constructed or reconstructed in Yobe State by this present administration, costing the government over 100 billion naira.
Never in the history of the state did road construction and rehabilitation gain such prominence.
Da dai kafin mu je nan da yadin buni kilomita 50 ne, ba ma iya inda hanyar ta tsaya ba. Muna samu kaman awa 2 da. Yanzu kuma minti 30 yake kai mu in mun tahi daga Damaturu zuwa yadin buni. Wannan ma sai mota mai kyau daɗin. Amma yanzu hanyar kilomita 80 ne daga Damaturu zuwa inda Yobe ta tsaya. In mun tashi zuwa biyu kusan da muna yin awa 5. Yanzu albarkacin daga inda an ka tahe Damaturu zuwa iya inda Yobe za ta kare inda aka yi sabuwar kwalta kenan. Kusan zuwa biyu ma gaba ɗaya yanzu ba ya ɗaukan mu awa 3 ma. Albarkacin wannan hanyar da za ka hau daga Damaturu zuwa inda Yobe ta tsaya kenan.
In the last 7 years, Yobeans have witnessed the construction of asphalted and well laid out roads that have enhanced interaction and connection among the people and their businesses.
By opening up roads into the rural areas, you are opening up economic activities. Any agricultural products that were hitherto not known to the other part of the state or even part of the country, it can now be easily transported out there. And let me tell you, any other sector that is working in the state or anywhere in the country or even the world will not function well without a motorable road.
Across urban and rural areas, Governor Gaidam supervised the opening up of the state in a manner that is unprecedented, paying particular attention to value for money.
Upon request or upon promise being made during the election campaign, he felt that as a state capital, Yobe, we need to have an airport. And in this regard, he decided to even take up an international cargo airport by having a future foresight. This work was awarded in 2017, September 13th precisely, and we signed contract with the contractor, JM and AS. Fencing, they have reached 80% out of 100. Gate house, almost over 50%. Admin block, about 30%. Terminal building, about 40%. Runway, They are now at almost 35 or 40%. With all the projects he has been handling, yet he has never failed to pay the salary of his workers, as at Wendy.
The state has also substantially solved its pressing accommodation problems in the area of government offices and residential houses for doctors, civil servants, and other citizens. Among the benefits of this foresight is a civil service that works. Workers tell the story of prompt payment of salaries and other emoluments, including pensions.
Salaries are paid as at when due. We have never had any backlog of salaries, no. We have paid the 11th batch of gratuity to 364 persons. That is amounting to 659 million naira. 364 retired civil servants collected their gratuity of 659 million naira. That is between August and December last year.
We give him all the support and cooperation that let him bring his successor, somebody who will carry on with his progress and policies. We don't want somebody who will come and cut what the Governor Gaidam started in Yobe State, or that a month that will come will not pay salary, and pensioners would not get their pension. You know, this is a state that will, mostly 95% will depend on the government.
We never take any project that we cannot see to its conclusion. And we have never gone out to any financial institution to borrow a single kobo to finance any project in Yobe State since 2007. This, His Excellency, has made the cardinal point of his administration. We are cutting our coat according to our cloth. We have never borrowed, and we keep on doing our projects according to what we have. So we have never experienced any financial hiccup.
Youths and women in Yobe State are full of appreciation for the numerous government empowerment initiatives. Many of them have escaped the clutches of extreme poverty and are well on their way to fulfilling their aspirations.
Gaskiya na samu tallafi daga wajen gwamnati, sun tallafa min wajen bani kayan aiki kamar janareto da keken zubi wannan da kuma keken dinki bayan wanda nake da shi. Sai na hada karfi da karfe kuma na dan ɗebi yara na kusa na yin buramen namu, mukan koya masu aiki ɗaya biyu, wasu ma suna makarantu yanzu. Gwamnati ne suka tallafa mana saboda akwai wasu challenges na rayuwa wanda yana daga cikin aikinka, laifi ne baka sani ba, wannan abun kuma ba laifi bane. To irin wannan wayar da kai saboda mu'amala da mutane ɗaya biyu a samu a wanye lafiya, ka sai ne harkan mu. To sun ba mu horo ta wannan abubuwan, daga nan kuma mu muka zo muka zama masu bada horo. Fata na dai akan gwamna Ibrahim Gaidam shine Allah ya kara masa tausayin talakawa da jin kai, kuma Allah ya shige masa gaba a duk abubuwan da yake yi.
Na samu tallafi ne daga gwamnatin jiha, kuma ta tallafa mana da inji da kuma welding machine. Ranar da muka je gabanin office, daga nan sai muka shiga har gama house, muka je wajen mai girma gwamna. To ana aka yi jawabai, aka raba kyaututtuka, amma aka ba mu namu kyaututtuka.
za ka yi walde mai kyau very neat haka ba wurda haka to karka sayar ba kai hakuri ka lura kuma kai aiki mai kyau ba zalunci.
Gaskiya wannan tallafi yana da kyau kuma gaskiya mutane sun samu wannan karfin gwiwa sosai da wannan tallafi kuma mun gode, muna godiya ga mai girma gwamna.
Governor Gaidam's performance is hardly a surprise, considering his commitment, prudent management of resources, and perseverance in the face of daunting challenges, no less the Boko Haram menace. The government, among other strategies, counters the insurgents' destructive activities through active collaboration with security agencies in the state. Today, Yobe enjoys relative peace, with farmers returning to their farms, just as the Governor Gaidam administration is blazing yet another trail.
Last year, His Excellency has procured a number of animal vaccines and distributed to IDP detainees of Gujiba and Gulanlokan free of charge.
The over 1,000 hectare irrigation project at the first instance in 3 different parts of the state.
We have Bolaram, Jumbam, Nguruleg and Mugra. All these are irrigation project sites which the state government has done a lot to support the people. The state government has constructed a canal of about 1 kilometer to supply water to the fields, about 12 of them, within only a region of 200 hectares.
The plan is to further expand the project to 5,000 hectares. This venture, when fully on stream, has the potential to rewrite the history of food production in the Northeast and beyond. Such is the vision and leadership of Governor Ibrahim Gaidam, who, against competing demands and challenges, has firmly placed Yobe State on the path of sustainable development. In all, Yobe State and its people are the beneficiaries of the Gaidam brand of leadership, which always puts the people first. In Yobe State, surely the foundation has been firmly grounded, and it is only a matter of time that the pride of the Sahel will sparkle even more and take its pride of place as a forerunner in human and economic development, especially in northeast Nigeria.